sometimes you gotta pull your pants down to show who's the hardest.
Why you haven't picking up your kids?
What kids?
Now you don't know you got kids?
Don't you beat your kids? That's stupid, shut the fuck up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You stupid n***.
I was about to start recording, and then someone here is just, where are you? You know what? You're gonna be in my intro, bro. You're gonna be in my intro. No? Get off here, bro. I don't know how he heard me, bro. Oh. I kind of just don't know how to get this out here. Hello, everybody. My name is EZX, and welcome to a unserious tutorial on the Dying to Parkour Combat. Whoa, I said that without any bloopers. I'm not even joking. Yo, dummy. You are my test subject. Yes, you are. You will be my test subject. To get started, you are going to have to get your keybinds set. This is the base keybinds that I use ever since this game released. Anyways, first you're gonna have to learn the basics of parkour. So, I suggest you go watching one of Garo's videos since he made like 3 tutorials already. But basically, I would tell you the simple 2 combat noticeable things. First off, the low kick. The low kick doesn't really do that much power, and once you charge your style meter, it just resets once you kick. You could try to do something like, yeah, that's all the kick can do. However, if you want to try something else, you can try to do something called the drop kick. Now, the drop kick is pretty easy to pull off. All you gotta do is descend upwards, press your descent key, and then your combat key. Or basically just like your left mouse button. And you'll do like this. Now, it does save your speed a little bit unless you do hit someone. So, you will have to do like, you will have to try to like run away if you do miss. But what if you feel like that's not enough speed? Since I didn't tell you this, but speed can actually make your dropkick stronger. So how do you achieve that speed? Well, I will show you. You see this ledge right here? I can mantle on this, and if I hold space on it while running, I can do something called a high mantle, or that's what I call it, a high mantle. You're probably wondering, bro, how does this give us anything? Well, you can do something like this to get more high ground, or... But what if you feel like that's not enough? What if you feel like the enemy is right here, and what if your high mantle is not enough? So like the enemy's right here. Imagine, and just pretend that the enemy is right here. How do you reach them over here if your high mantle doesn't give you that much momentum? Well, you could do something called like that. I literally forgot what I was gonna say. So I'm just gonna redo like the part that I just did, because like I kind of just got almost just got brain damage for myself. So anyways, what I was trying to show you was this. I want to call this I'm going to call that the lunge to leap. The leap to lunge, lunge to leap. Since you lunge onto this, you can do this at any direction, not just backwards. How to achieve this is pretty simple. So, remember last time when I said you're gonna have to press space on this? I call this a mantle. I was meant to call this a bolt. You can also want to hold the complement key after you press space. So my complement key is R. Just try to know like what they're doing. If you're like a hunter, just don't try to like yeah, so just try to like make sure what they're doing before you act. Oh, hello. Just that. Whoa! Oh! Tip number 3. If you really don't have anyone to fight, you can also invite your friends over to, you know, do some combats. To, you know, spar.